Hello my owlets, how are you guys doing today? Today's video is all about, watch out, my cat is coming up trying to get in my lap and I have my hot glue gun on, so please don't. But today I'm working in my Happy Planner Creative Daily Journal. I am going to tell you guys the truth. I was having some serious issues with connecting with this journal because I've been so used to using my composition book that it has just thrown me so off. But success happened after 3 days of dilly-dallying with the page. What I mean is I started it and then I was like, well, wait a minute, you know, really this could be almost done like as a weekly because it's, well, let me show you. So I'll come back and show you guys my setup, but let's go ahead and get into January. I still need to come in and put my birthdays in and decorate my page, but this is my first layout of the first week of January. So what I mean by weekly is I really had to do some collage work to get to what I wanted, and so with that being said, it's almost a weekly thing because I would, as you can tell, like the 4th here, I did a lot of things, and I kind of posted it over here, but then here was the kitchen. I mean, the Sunday we replaced this kitchen, or replaced the kitchen light. And so I really had to kind of like move it around. And I think if I try to do it like daily, where I just do a section, it wouldn't work the way that I'm used to working in the past in a Happy Planner. So unless I wanted it to be very structural, which that's not my style of like creating, which means I would put literally a picture here and write about it, a picture here and write about it. I may try it, you know, that was the only thing, is that it's not something I can do daily, but that's where my other journal comes into play, which is more like my personal journal, where I do a lot of more writing, because that is one of the goals I've wanted to do for several years now, is to write more. So that could be the outlet for this, and then this could be a you know, more or less like a recap of things. So again, you know, if you looked at my personal journal, you would see I only documented 1 day last week. So I don't know, this is definitely working its way into getting it done. But enough about that. I'm gonna give it a whirl, and I do love how it turned out. But again, it's very I don't know. I should not be stressing about this, but it's so true. I was stressing. So which brings to mind my introduction. I have my girl here, and I've been working with my stickers already for the days of the week, but I have to put my girl in. So I think what I'm going to do is, and the other thing is I needed to add fluff. That was my, and some tabs, like material fluff is what I'm used to having also in my journals. So I know that has, and yesterday on, and I want to try to upload it as a short as well today, but yesterday I created my cover for my personal journal, and I absolutely love it, and so it needed some fluff too. So I'm going to go ahead, and the reason I selected this particular planner was, one, that it was like one of my favorites for the larger, but also it has all these really pretty floral backgrounds with not a whole lot of wording, that I could actually add my girls to. So that's kind of one of the reasons I chose this. They are pretty busy, and I could always cover them with, like, you know, paper or something like that. But and I'll talk about why I'm messing with the tabs. Have always been kind of a pain for me too, but I feel like I can add her to this background, and she's going to, you know, it's more like a background versus, you know, with a quote or whatever, which is a lot of times Happy Planners have. So I definitely wanted to put her in, and it does say make your dreams happen, which I thought was really cute. Get my little fairy off of there. She can. Now, if you're on Patreon and you signed up for the BBG Girls printables, I uploaded 2 different types of printable. I uploaded the PDF, and then I also uploaded, you'll see that they have these lines on there. I also uploaded as a JPEG. I think that could help with you uploading it if you have a cutting machine. This is done on the Silhouette, so I don't know how it works with the Cricut, but you could print it out as actual size, and then I think you can save the JPEG, and I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. Or you could recreate it by cutting and pasting and putting them in there, but you could actually make your file to where you could cut it, because I know that like these little stars could probably be tedious to cut. But if you don't want to be the printables, then you definitely can add I definitely have them as what do you call it, you can buy them on my website. And I have opened up where you can buy the girls, the CWR kit as well. And I'm going to be doing I have decided, you know, I was kind of up in the air about the how I was going to have this work and everything. But anyway, but I'm going to have my, oh, I know, I have decided, sorry, I was like, what was I talking about? But I have figured out what I'm going to do with my traveler's notebook. So I will get that, guys. I'll probably do that this week as well. Set it up with you guys and show y'all. I'm still kind of like gathering things because I want to make it, you know, cute and stuff like that. So I'm gathering all the things, and then we'll play together in it. And it has to be pretty quickly here because here we are, and I'm really trying not to like be over. Here we are. Oh my gosh, the first week of December, January is gone, and I'm really trying not to rush. I'm like, it's okay. It's the first week. I mean, that's it, right? You know, but time just seems to fly by. But I think it's all with a lot of things that happen in this world, as far as like we're getting into Valentine's. So then, but you're like anticipating. I mentioned this earlier. It could be I could be totally wrong on this theory, but in my head, I'm thinking you're rushing to Valentine's Day, and then you're rushing to Easter, and then you're because I love holidays, and so anyway, we'll see if it helps me take a deep breath and slow down. Okay, so with these stickers, I don't know if I have room over here. Happy New Year's, because I really took up the space over here. I guess I could fit it right there. There we go. Now the other thing, okay, so since I'm already on this page, you can see, remember how I told you the rings drive me crazy? I think I'm going to have to put some more tape on this and punch it, because with the Happy Planner punch, it only does the punch that I have. I don't know if they make a bigger one, but the punch that I have only does the classic size, and they don't do the larger. So I have to kind of guess. Well, I don't know how I can mess up on that. I really truly don't. But remember how in my other journal I always had issues? Let's see. I'm gonna try it again. I'll show you what I mean. So if I line it up, like I said, I just did it for the first time, and see how it doesn't punch the other holes. So I tried to line it right up with those holes. Oh, I did it pretty good then. And that way I can put these in here and I won't lose them like I used to in my other journals. see. Gotta make sure it's right on there. Because I have to line those, I line those last two up so I can punch again. What do you know? Maybe y'all are my lucky charm. And I can get that done. So then I'm just going to pop these in. That's what I do like about them. But perfect. Because see, I did the washi. I like having washi here. I think it makes it look better. But I don't know what the issue was over on this side. So I may see how I messed up. I'm going to probably re-washi that. And then punch some more holes again. Because I don't want it falling out and it doesn't fit right. And with this too just being on here, I'm just going to pop them in. Because MLK Day is coming and I will use this candle soon. So I'm not going to worry about punching those in. But at least now I have my numbers in here, which I think is a great idea. I was like, oh yeah, that's perfect. I won't lose them. Okay, so let's go to the beginning and I'll show you where I'm at. So I feel like I did change out my different tabs. My mom had given me, she actually used the plan as a planner, and so she went ahead and she's like, well, she didn't save her planners or anything, so she gave me all her rings and she gave me her covers and some of her inserts because I can definitely use those. So I did exchange out, this one only had this darker maroon color, or I don't know if you would call that like a plum. And I exchanged it out with the pink that she had on hers. So I like that. That kind of made it a little bit more unique. And then I started on this back page because I wanted to see if it would happen. But I don't know if you can tell. You see my finger going over it. I punched a hole right there because I'm thinking I'm going to add some trim on here. But I know that with the hot glue gun and fabric fix will not stick to the plastic. So I'm thinking if I punched holes, I can actually sew through those holes, if that makes sense. Some fabric onto this. So I think that's what I'm going to attempt to do. I really wanted to make this a fun, whimsical, really fun journal. Lots of color, and so I have this hello in here, and I thought I would kind of put some general information here. Maybe talk about how I'm switching over to this journal. And then this is some paper that I have in my stash, and me and Brazos have been hoarding it. Brazos loves clowns too. And my story on clowns, some people don't like clowns. I love clowns. I love that Leah with Thrifty Day loves clowns. The reason I am so drawn to clowns is I knew her as Vida. She was my step-grandmother, but she was my grandma. I knew her with being with my grandpa, you know. She loved clowns, so I would always pick up things for her. And there's one here in particular that reminds me of her because I'd given her one year for Christmas a little ball, and it had a clown on it, and he was giving his little high five, and I remember her making that. Like, this is so cute. But she actually had portraits of clowns in her in her hallway. She was a big clown collector, and I always remind clowns remind me of her. And then even when we got her headstone done, we put a clown on it, and so I just love that she loved clowns. And so anyway, so that's a sentimental side. But anyway, they're so cute that I just had to put them on here. I don't even think I'm going to cover this page up because it's just like so cute. So this was actually one of the pages that my mom gave me that has a little tab here. I think I might put the date, the year I mean, on here. And then this is where I started doing a collage. I'm going to continue with that. I may do some stuff with my one little word in here. And I may do it on camera with you guys. Like I said, I'm collecting things. So, and I'll be working in this sooner. Like I said, it's taken me 3 days just to get that week done because I was not sure how. I have to get in the flow of it, you know. This is from my favorite author and artist, Susan Branch, and I just love this picture, and so I cut it out. It was out on one of her calendars, and I just cut it out and put it in there. Okay, it has that calendar. It has like the month which I definitely want to come in here and fill this in too. because I have lots of dates coming up. This is actually kind of like a prequel to my January, and this is what I want to fill with like my family. So I have been printing pictures out already with everybody, and I definitely want to put pictures in here, do like a collage of with my family. So that's my goal for that page. Over here, I don't know how I'm going to use this page here. If I'm just going to like fill it up with things like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't decided on how I'm going to use this as a function, because I don't really plan in this journal. This planner, it's more for memory keeping, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that page. So yeah, so there's January. So cute. And then this is my month out of view, which I'll definitely put stickers in. Oh, we're having National Sticker Day come up, you guys. I ran a sale last year, so I might be doing that again this year. I gotta prep for my sticker sale. And then there we have it, our first layout of the year. And yeah, so that's all I've gotten. That's where I'm at. Like I said, it's kind of like been very, very difficult for me to get in the swing of things, but let's add some trim while we're here together, because I do feel like that will make such a difference in how this becomes more and more, you know, your journal when you add things, right? So I think what I'm going to do is add the trim on the back side, so that way I can still see the January. And then I'm going to do, I think, like the first 3 months and see how that looks. So with January, I kind of always feel like it's blue, you know, like a blue theme. And I kind of have this from, I think I included this in the blue kit actually this month, or in December, the winter kit. So I think I'm going to put this on there. And I'm going to actually use hot glue because it seems to stick better, more quickly. So, and right now I feel like with January it's kind of an interesting month, because I've used it like the first half, it's like prepping, right? I'm still putting away my Christmas. I'm reorganizing my house. I moved a whole new table into the kitchen area, and I actually love it. It just reminds me so much of like cozy. We played a game at it last night. We've been eating there, breakfast, having our coffee there. It's been really great. Where's my scissors? Well, did I not bring my scissors in here? That is not good. Let me see what I can find. These are not material cutting scissors. I do not know why. I always have, I don't know. I lose scissors all the time. But I want to see if I can cut it with these. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad for children's scissors. Let's see how it looks. Oh yeah. See, that's getting more my feel, getting the feel in there. Yeah. Okay, so then for February, I'm going to do the back side here, and I have this really fantastic trim I got in Maine. And it is got beautiful little hearts on it. Aren't those sweet? Uh-oh. I did the back side. Oh well. It's I should have put this facing out, but it's glued down. We're gonna go with it, right? Oops. Oops. I'm gonna have to cut that heart in half. I don't want to. That means it's a broken heart. What was I watching the other day? Oh, I get so wrapped up into watching stuff, and I don't even want to watch it, or I've seen it before, and it's like, I was having a hard time being motivated yesterday, and I had to like force myself. These have hearts on it too, which is really cute. Let's see if that's gonna fit for March, because it's kind of got some green in it. So let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I mean, but if you look at it this way, it's facing this way. So we're gonna go, that's what my plan was. Okay, so March, I don't know if this will stretch. Oh yeah, totally stretches. Okay, so we're gonna do that for March. It's got some hearts. And if this journal gets too fluffy, which for the year, I don't think it will. I think that's one of the reasons why I got the bigger one, because I think it gives me more room to be able to add lots of stuff in there, because it gives me lots of space. Like even this here, you know, this will give me lots of space to add some overage stuff. And that may be what I use it for. Because like my daughter's birthday is in a few days, and I'm thinking I could do this as like her birthday page for January. Okay, so March, let's go ahead and move into April since we're on a journey, since we're on a roll here. Let's see what we got for, what's April? I think April is Easter. So I do have some really pretty Easter ruffle that I also got, and it's pretty. I added it to my, I just want to set this up before I glue, so I'm ready. I also got this in Maine. Kind of coming unraveled on that one side, so I wanted to go ahead and pull it up a little bit here. And what I can always do too is add a little bit of liquid gold glue, some fabric fix, and stop that from running. Okay, so that's April. Then we have May. Let's run a roll. Let's do May. May is Mother's Day. So here's one piece that's cut pretty short, and it's really pretty. I like that. So let's do that for May. Set that up. So I also, over the weekend, I was scrolling through YouTube for people that journaled in their Happy Planner, and a lot of it's really more structural than what I'm looking for. So if you guys know of any sites that, just for inspiration purposes, I like to see how, you know, just how others are doing it too. I haven't looked a whole lot, but I did go on. June is like the weekend. I mean the month. It's my birthday month. Okay. Let's get a little crazy for this month. I love this trim. April Butler, she sent me some trim. Sent me a book with this trim on it, and I was like, oh, I need to find some of that trim. That is too fun. So I got it off of Temu, and it is fun. I try to add it to almost every one of my journals. And it's got the fun fluorescent colors of the summer. Okay. Okay, let's see how it looks so far. Yeah, this is getting some personality to it now. Okay, so July is here in the States. It's very patriotic. It's 4th of July. Of course, that's only the first half of the month, but I always feel like it's the red, white, and blue. I have that trim. I can use. I love how I have it pre-cut because I was adding it to, like I said, I added it to my story journal, which I haven't added any trim to that. That's in the process. But that's a year, well, this is a year-long journal too, but this is really gonna stick out the sides here. Let's see how that looks. Which I don't mind. Let's close it up and just kind of have a look-see. Oh, that's cute. Now it's kind of getting some more feel to it. I think that's what it needed. Okay, so then we have August. August I associate with the dog days of summer, but it's also usually the start of school. But I think if I have, I'm visualizing some yellow trim. And I know I have some somewhere, but I don't know if I have it with me here. New. So I'm going to wait because I definitely want to use that. That's for some reason that's... I have some rickrack, but I'm wanting some really trim that sticks off. So I'm going to come back to August and do that when I can find my, when I can find that yellow trim. Because I know I have some like goldenrod yellow, and that's what I'm envisioning. Okay, so September is definitely fall time. Like I said, I may have to stop here because I have all just not summer, not fall colors, because I've put almost everything away. I love that one, don't y'all? I think I'm going to add this one. I have wanted to use this trim on so many journals, but it's a very large trim. And so it's kind of, but I wonder if I could put it on the very back page. Let's see how it would look. Because I love it. I'm like, it's so like, to me it's very retro country type. Let's see what it would look like. It kind of really sticks out, but if I... Too much, you think? Is it ever enough? That's the question. Okay, I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold off. And I'm going to get the other colors in here and finish it off. And we might do it together. But at least I have the first half of the year fluffed up. I really like it, you guys. And then, yeah, if I come in here and add something, or, you know, maybe I do a big charm, you know, and the charm kind of like acts as a, or, you know, vinyl stickers may work on here. So, I don't know. I might, I'm still going to be dolling it up and making it my own, but I'm really, now that I've got the trim in there and I've got my first page done, I'm feeling really good about it. So, alright, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today, and as always, y'all have a super sparkly rest of the day. Bye-bye.